अरुणाचलवरक्षेत्र अक्षरमनादै सार्थ करुणाकर गणपतिये परमरुळिकापाये अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल अरुणाचल शिव आगमे निனைப்பவ அகத்தை வேறறுப்பாய் அருணாச்சலா அழகு சுந்தரம் போல் அகமும் நீயும் கவினமாயிருப்போம் அருணாச்சலா அகம் புகுந்தீர்க்கும் அககுகை சிறையான் அமர்வித்ததென்கொள் அருணாச்சலா ஆறு காவினை ஆண்டனை அகற்றிடு அகிலம் பழித்திடும் அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா இப்பழித்த புனையே நினைத்தார் இனி யார் விழுவார் அருணாச்சலா ஈவிடும் அன்னையின் பிரிதருள் புரிவோர் இதுவோ உனதருள் அருணாச்சலா உன்னையே மாற்றி ஓடாதுள்ளத்தின் மேல் உறுதியாயிருப்பாய் அருணாச்சலா ஊர் சுற்றுடம்பிட உமை கண்டழகிட உன்னழகை காட்டருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா என்னை அழித்தின் போதெனை கலவாவிடு இதுவோ ஆண்மை அருணாச்சலா ஏந்த உறக்கம் என்னை பிறரிழுக்க இதுவோ அழகோ அருணாச்சலா ஐம்புல கள்வ அகத்தினில் மகும் போது அகத்தினில் இல்லையோ அருணாச்சலா ஒருவனாம் உன்னை ஒழித்தவர் வருவார் உன் சோதே இது அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா ஓங்கார பொருள் ஒப்புயர்வில்லோய் உனையார் அறிவார் அருணாச்சலா ஔவை போலெனக்கு அருளை தந்து ஆளுவதும் கடல் அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா. அருணாச்சலம் வாழி அன்பர்களும் வாழி அக்ஷரமணமாய் வாழி. பரிவாருளம் உருகானல பரநான்கிடு குகையார்ந்து அறிவாம் விழித்திரவாய் நிசமறிவாய் அது வெளியாம் அண்ணாமலையாய் அடியேனை ஆண்ட அன்றே ஆவியுடல் கொண்டாயனக்கோர் குறையுண்டோ குறையும் குணமும் நீ அல்லான் என்னே நிவற்றை என்னுயிரே எண்ணம் எதுவோ அது செய்வாய் கண்ணே உந்தன் கழலினையில் காதற் பெருக்கே தருவாயே கண்ணே உந்தன் கழலினையில் காதற் பெருக்கே தருவாயே. ஸ்ரீ அருணாச்சலம். I am so glad to be here once again this year also. And this year we are going to see one of Bhagavan's masterpiece, that is Upadesa Saram, for the next 5 days. As you all know, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, he lived in Tiruvannamalai, and I would say he is one of the greatest who lived almost in our times. He got enlightened at the age of 16, and then he left Madurai, that is his uncle's place where he was studying, and then he reached Arunachala. For 54 years he was there at the foothills of Arunachala, even in the caves of Arunachala and at the foothills of Arunachala. And he was just reveling in his own self and nothing else. And whenever devotees approached, he was just telling them, inquire, who am I? Atma Vichara. Though he was mostly silent, he also gave little bit of Upadesha here and there. And he had a great disciple, Murugannath Swamigal. So he was instrumental in requesting Bhagavan to give more and more of this Upadesha. So this Upadesa Saram also, Murugannath Swamigal, a great Tamil poet, he was writing Ramana Sannidhi Murai, like Manika Vashada. He wrote Thiruvasagamna. Like that, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi was writing one poem called as, or the collection of poems called as Ramana Sannidhi Murai, where he was glorifying Sri Ramana as Lord Shiva himself, Lord Arunachala himself, and he was writing poems after poems. So when he was writing this Tiruvundiya portion, so there comes a sort of a situation where Shiva himself is giving Upadesha to Taruka Vana Rishis. So at that stage Murugannath thought, no, I am not the right person to give Shiva's Upadesha. So he decided he would approach Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, and he requested him to write few verses. You know, Bhagavan, he was not having any sort of sankalpa, vikalpa. He was always abiding in himself. Initially he sort of said, why are you disturbing me? Why can't you write? Then Murugannath Swami really pleaded with him, and then Bhagavan wrote 30 verses. That's how Upadesa Saram came into being. And not only that, this is real Saram, essence of all Upanishads, of all Gita, whatever you call, the Hindu thought. So it is called as real Saram, essence of all Upadesha. So in 30 verses, simple looking verses, Bhagavan has given the essence of everything. He has given the essence of Karma Yoga in the first 3 verses. And then in the 7 verses, he has given the essence of Bhakti Yoga. And then Raja Yoga also. And then Jnana Yoga. That is inclusive of the Vichara Yoga also. So in these 30 verses, he has given everything. I can tell you with all sort of humility and with all sort of confidence that if you really understand Upadesa Saram in its spirit, you have understood everything. You need not study anything else. Such is the glory of this Upadesa Saram. Bhagavan made everything very simple, very crisp, at the same time very direct. That was his glory. You know, the story goes, in Taruka Vanam, there were rishis who were primarily karmakandis. Karmakandis means what? They believed in Yaga Yagnam. There is nothing wrong in it. But what they were believing, I know Vedas, I have studied Vedas, and the Vedas have given certain instructions how to perform certain Yaga Yagnas, certain rituals. havan, homa. And if I do it, I get the result. So where is God? Why should we worship God? I know Vedas and I know how to do havan, that is yaga yajna. And then when I do it, I get the result. So in the scheme of things, where is God? Why should you worship God? So they became so arrogant. They became so arrogant that they were even denying God. You know? So the Parameshwara, out of his compassion, he wanted to teach a lesson to these Tarugavana rishis. So he assumed a form of Bhikshandavar, meaning a youth of 16 years, very handsome, with a begging bowl. He was just walking through that Tarugavana. And these great Brahmin priests were doing a lot of havan in a different place, Yagnashala. And this Parameshwara, as a youth, he just walked in the streets of that Tarugavana, that village, let us say. So what happened? These ladies, the wives of these Brahmin priests who were cooking, they saw this young chap and got overwhelmed, in fact infatuated. And then they were just going behind him, without their even knowledge, they were just walking behind him. So this news reached the Tarugavana rishis, and they were very angry. How dare a fellow taking away all our wives? So they started. At that moment, the story goes, Lord Vishnu appeared as Mohini, and he appeared in front of these rishis. And they got so infatuated. They started going behind the Mohini. So the scene was so ridiculous. All the ladies were going behind the youth in one direction, and all the rishis or all the Brahmin priests were going behind Mohini in another direction. After some time, Mohini disappeared. Then they came back to their senses. They realized, my God. And then they went, and it says even they were fighting with the Shiva through their mantra shakti. But Shiva is Parameshwara, they could not do anything to him. Then they realized he is not an ordinary youth. Then they fell at his feet. And then Lord Shiva gave Upadesha to these Tarugavana rishis. So Bhagavan wrote this portion, that Shiva's Upadesha to the Tarugavana rishis. Right? So, even though you are well versed in Vedas, even though you are performing your devotees or the rituals and this and that, still the heart is not pure, full of desires, kama, krodha, etc. Therefore, you are not a perfect human being or a perfect man. This is what this incident taught them. There is something else. It's not that I am doing, I am enjoying. Where is God? No. Still, we are here in this samsara. So then they realize something else is there. So, Parameshwara taught them this Upadeshas, gave them this Upadeshas. So, Bhagavan Raman Maharshi, we all believe, he is Arunachala himself in human form. You are also Arunachala himself in human form. I am also Arunachala himself in human form. You know. So therefore, there is nothing wrong in considering our Guru to be Lord himself. So, Bhagavan was always abiding there, not attached to anything, indifferent to everything, and with so much of love and compassion towards all beings. Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitra karuna yevacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukha sukakshami. He was living these words. Nirmamo nirahankara samadukha sukha kshami adveshta sarvabhutanam maitra karuna. So such a Bhagavan gave this Upadesa Saram. With this introduction, we shall go into the text. I hope all of you know about Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. I hope. Last time we spoke about Arunachala, here the same place, about the sage of Arunachala, all those stuff. So if you want more, there are so many books available and also the talks available. So here I am going to follow Swami Tejamayanji's commentary on Upadesa Saram. I always prefer to take in Tamil, in the sense Upadesa Undiya. It's so beautiful, it's so appealing to me. So always I prefer that way. So that read the Tamil verses and talk in English. This is what I have been doing in the Western world. Wherever I go in US also, even Ulladhu Narpadu, Anubandham, we took the Tamil verses and spoke in English. But here, since devotees were requesting to take Upadesa Saram in Sanskrit, we will follow the Sanskrit version. This is also written by Bhagavan himself. Please. This Upadesa Saram is one thing. First Bhagavan wrote in Tamil, and then devotees requested him. So he himself composed in Sanskrit, and then once again he himself composed in Malayalam, in Telugu, in all the 4 languages. A unique grantha where Bhagavan himself wrote in all these 4 languages. And Chandramouli ji has brought out all the things as a book, different languages, everything. So, now we shall go into the text. So I am following commentary of Swami Tejamayanji. You know why? Because the word by word translation is wonderful, and also it's very simple. Like Bhagavan's philosophy, Tejamayanji's approach and commentary also. It's very clear, very simple, very crisp. So we shall follow that. See, there are so many tunes in which it is sung. I am going to follow your tune. That's what I know. So we will sing in that same tune. The first verse. Karturajñaya prapyate palam. Repeat after me.
Karturajñaya prapyate palam.
Karma kim param karma tajjadam.
Karma kim param karma tajjadam.
Here, anybody of you can chant this? Anybody? Irama can chant? So, in what tune you chant? You chant? Rendu verse paadum le paapam.
Karturajñaya prapyate palam. Karma kim param karma tajjadam. Kriti mahodadam padana karanam palama shashvatam kriti nirodhakam.
Very good. The same tune we will follow. This is most beautiful. Chinmaya Mission also they chant the same tune. So you chant every time before being explained, and we all will follow you. Okay. So that 2 minutes I will get some time to breathe and to compose. Okay. Karturajñaya prapyate palam. Karma kim param. Karma tajjadam. So, these 3 verses, 1, 2, 3, they give the essence of Karma Yoga. What is karma? And what are all the real poisonous aspects in karma? And how we have to perform karma. So in these 3 verses explain all about karma. Right. So here Lord Shiva is giving Upadesha to the Tarugavana Rishis, who are Karmakandis. But you know what? Don't think they are Karmakandis. We are also Karmakandis only. You know why? We are not doing the Havan and all, Yaga Yagnam and all. Because one thing, we don't believe in that so much. Second thing, we don't have time, or we don't have that kind of an inclination to sit patiently, to collect all those samagris and perform. And here and there, yes, it happens. And people do it with a lot of Shraddha also. But apart from that, we are Karmakandis only. Why? So Swamiji, my carrier, I have reached there. So we run. So from the morning till night, we go on doing this, that. We earn, we spend. Right? And we are so much attached to karma. If somebody asks us to sit quiet for a few minutes, we become very restless. You know what to do. So we are karma kandis only. Though outwardly we pray to the Lord and all, that is only to please the Lord and to get some favors. But otherwise, we are perfect karma kandis. So for us only this Upadesha, right? Don't think it is for somebody else. At least those Taraka Manatrishis are very disciplined. And to a great extent, having purity of mind. But we are not disciplined, no purity, no sort of yama niyama, anushtana, nothing. So it is very much for us. Kartuhu agnyaya prapyate palam. Palam means the fruits of our action. Kartuhu agnyaya prapyate palam means the fruits are gained only because the kartuhu, the creator or the doer, the real doer or the creator, if he wills, if he ordains, then we get the results. He is the karma phala dhata. Vedanta Shastra it is said, no? He is the karma phala dhata. So only when he wills, or only with his grace and blessings, or when he ordains, then we get the fruits of our action. Karma kim param. If this is so, how can you think karma is everything? Karma is supreme. In fact, karma ta jadam. Karma is just inert. Jadam, it is inert. By saying karma is jadam, what he means, you know, the kartuhu is Chaitanya. Or the real doer, or the Ishvara, he is what? He is a Chaitanya Vastu, Satchidananda Swaroopananda. So therefore, without the grace of the Satchidananda or the Chaitanya Vastu, nothing happens here. Only with the touch of that Atma, Chaitanya, everything happens here. So therefore, without his presence or without his blessings, nothing happens here. So therefore, how can you call karma to be everything? Karma is in fact jadam. By itself, it has no power to offer you anything. And Guruji gives a beautiful example. Suppose a farmer, if he sows seeds, he wants some beautiful crop. Yes, he can do his best. He can select the best of the seeds and he can sow. And he can put all his effort. But he has to wait for the rains. And he has to wait for the sunshine. And he has to pray that it should not rain too much and be flooded. So you should pray. So, similarly, whatever may be our karma, we think we are the doer, therefore automatically we get the results. No. There are so many other factors involved, right? If this yajna has to be organized, Surendranji may think, yes, we have to do Swamiji. I may also appreciate. But there are so many factors. Is that not so? Swamiji, it's a very long weekend. Can we postpone it to next week? People ask. Why? Long weekend means we just go away. Or if there is so much of rain, thunderstorm, people will not come. Or if the Acharya falls sick. See? So, though we can think, we can plan, we can organize, but there are other factors coming together. So, Daivam is that one thing which brings everything together for a karma to happen. So, we are not the sole doers. Even this thought, yeah, it would be wonderful to have a yajna, jnana yajna. This thought is blessed by the Lord only. And then the effort and energy to do things, it's His only. And then inspiring all the devotees to come, that is also His grace only. Suppose none of you come, let us say. Now, Sabatka basically. You understand? So, even though I feel I am the doer and I have done my best, so it has to happen. No. In spite of doing the best, things may not happen. Why? Because there are so many other factors. Therefore, when the Ishvara wills, things happen. Meaning, when the Atma Chaitanya, in its blessing only, everything happens. So therefore, don't think that I am the doer, I am the enjoyer. Where is God? This is ahankara. And this is the root cause of all evil. Since I am the doer, I have got so much of ahankara, I say I want the result this way. Sometimes that doesn't happen, then I feel very dejected. So if it happens, who am I? I am a great person. I am a very intelligent person, a smart person. So therefore, he says here clearly, kartuhu ajnaya prapyate palam. So therefore, only when the Lord wills, it will happen. So therefore, Gurudev says, do your best and leave the rest. Karmanyeva adhikaraste na paleshu kadachana. Meaning what? You can only do your best. What about the results? Leave the rest to the Lord. Whatever comes, accept it wholeheartedly. If it happens, it's good. If it doesn't happen, very good. Why? Everything is all right. Because I am Purnam. I am self-sufficient. I am not dependent on whatever is happening or not happening. This is the idea. Suppose if you think, oh my God, my whole everything, my life is dependent on this thing. If that doesn't happen, I will collapse. Then you really collapse only. It is not so. It's all illusion only. It's all our ajnanam only. We are already fulfilled. So we play the game of life. If something happens, very good. Something doesn't happen, very, very good. So what? So therefore, we should not have that kind of an ahankar, that I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, where is God? In fact, that Ishvara Tattvam alone is there, behind everything, blessing everything. So we have to be always grateful, humble, and always have the attitude of surrender. So that is what is mentioned here. Karma kim param, karma tajjadam. So only those people who have got a lot of tamas and a lot of rajas in them, they have got this idea. Action, action, action. But those who are very sattvic, they also act, but their action has got different flavor. There is no, I am the doer. There is no that duragraha of I want, this means I want. If not, I get angry. So they have got a lot of understanding and maturity. So sattva is always wonderful. People who are sattvic, they know this. Therefore, they are always humble and grateful. You know, when Hanumanji, when he returned back from Lanka, fulfilling a great task, everybody inquired and asked, did you do it? One man army. How did you cross this ocean? And single-handedly you fought everybody. And you set Lanka ablaze. And how did you do it? And Ramanji said, it's all nothing. It is Ramanama Mahima. It is the glory of Ramanama. That's it. He was what? He was not just chumma or poika solla. He was feeling. He was really feeling the same way and he was expressing it. So therefore, karturajñaya prapyate palam. Karma kim param. Karma tajhadam. In the second verse.
कृतिमहोदधौ पतनकारणम्
कृतिमहोदधौ
पतनकारणम् फलमशाश्वतं गतिनिरोधकम् फलमशाश्वतं गतिनिरोधकम् कृतिमहोदधौ पतनकारणम् कृतिमहोदधौ पतनकारणम् फलमशाश्वतं गतिनिरोधकम् फलमशाश्वतं गतिनिरोधकम्.
So this karma, when you do it with an idea of, I am the doer. Therefore, I am the enjoyer and I want this way. With this duragraha, with this insistence, if you perform your action, what happens? Kriti maha udadhau patana karanam. Kriti means doing. Maha udadhau, it's a big ocean. Maha udadhau, udadhau means the ocean. It's a huge, big ocean. Patana karanam. So that would be the reason for you to fall and drown in that ocean of karma. மீட்சியே கிடையாது. Meaning, you fall and you drown in the ocean of karma. Phalam ashashvatam. Why? Because the fruits, ashashvata means, are very limited. Ashashvata means transient. Agamaha apayinaha anityaha. It comes, it stays for some time and it goes. Ashashvatam. Phalam ashashvatam. Ghati nirodhakam. Ghati means what? Paramapadam. Ghati. And the ummyana ghati. Nirodhakam means it becomes a great obstacle for you to reach that Paramapadam. Why? Why? Vedanta Shastra says Ajnana Kama Karma. Avidya, kama, karma. Avidya means what? We do not know our real self. We consider ourselves to be jiva, which is limited. So because of that, we feel limited. There is always a desire to possess, to sort of enjoy and become the whole, the big, the full. So comes the kama or the desire. And then karma means what? I have to do it, to achieve it, to possess it, to enjoy it. But what happens? In Tamil verse it is beautifully given. It is said, Vinayin vilaivu vili vutru vittai Vinaikadal vilthidum mundi para Vidu tarallillai undi para Vittai. Bhagavan gives that word vittai. I have been searching in this, but that Vitta is not seen here. Vitta means it leaves a seed in your heart and it goes, the karma. For example, if you are a singer, let us say, and you sing very well, meaning what? You have an ocean inside. எனக்கு எவ்வளோ நல்லா வருது இந்த பாட்டு. நான் பாடினா எல்லாரும் மயங்கிடுவாங்க. Like that. You sing. And people are really taken up and they applaud you. And then you are very happy. So the idea is, I am singing and I am singing wonderfully. So there is a great kick in when people applaud. Meaning you are getting the desired result. That everybody is appreciating. You know what? With this, there is a seed left in your heart called as the vasana to sing more and more. Then afterwards you cannot sit quiet. You want to sing again. You want to sing again. Not here, there, there. And you go and bribe people, the sabha secretaries, and fall at their feet. And December, Margari festival I want to sing. In that particular sabha I want to sing. Like that, you know. This is called as vasana, to not allow you to be peaceful and happy. Then it will want you to again and again do the same karma, same thing. And then the desire, again the action. And since you are doing with lot of ahambhava, once again the vasana is strengthened. And then, see, most of the people in the world, 99%, they perform their actions this way only. Since because they are going on doing, people say, oh, what a karma yogi he is. He is not karma yogi. He is a bhogi. Meaning, he has the notion that I am the doer now, I am the enjoyer, and I want to do it. I want this kind of a result. When it comes, I am happy. With this, the impressions within get strengthened again and again. Impressions, whether it is good or bad, both are bondage only. Because they cannot allow you to keep quiet. Enjoy yourself. They push you out again and again. So the avidya, that is the root cause of all the evil. And then from that comes the kama, the desire to achieve, to possess and enjoy. And then the action, actual action, to do it. Since we are doing it with I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, once again the vasanas, once again the action. So this is the Kriti Maha Udadav, vicious circle, this is the ocean. And Padana Karanam, we fall in it. Phalam Ashashvatam, the tragedy of this existence is, howsoever effort we put in, and we gain the result, and you dream, I will go to that shop and then have that kind of an ice cream. I love it. You go there with great difficulty, and then you spend a lot of money and you buy the ice cream. You enjoy. Only few seconds. It goes. And then you want one more. After 2, 3, you don't relish that also. And if you insist, if you go on, then you will go to the hospital. Meaning the samsara is like that. You are not satisfied. We were taking Bhagavatam recently. There the story of Yayati. He was indulging, but still he was not satisfied. So he was cursed by a rishi and he became old. He was so depressed. Then he pleaded with his younger son to give his youth to him so that he can exchange his old age with him. That also the younger son, he gave. What, Puru? And then after that he indulged for so many thousands or hundreds of years, that's what it said. And still he was never satisfied. Then Yayati Geetam, he burst out with a song saying, you cannot conquer desire this way. இது நெய்யால் நெருப்பு அணைக்கிறது மாதிரி. You cannot conquer this way. So he gave up. So meaning, this desires cannot be sort of fulfilled, and it cannot just go like that. It leaves a seed within. Vittai. Then what happens? Again I want to do it. Again I want to do it. Swami, why can't you be in Tiruvannamalai and be happy? Arunachala is there, wonderfully there. Bhagavan is there, Bhagavan's Sannidhi. Why do you want to roam here, there, everywhere? No. I want to talk. I want to share this knowledge. I want to make everybody enlightened. Are you enlightened? Don't ask such silly questions. Meaning, these are also vasanas only. Though they are sattva vasanas. But still vasanas only. Meaning again and again you want to do one particular thing. I can chant Veda very beautifully. I am teaching Veda everywhere. And till I die, I want to go on teaching Veda. Why? I cannot remain without teaching Veda. Veda is the wonderful thing, the greatest thing in the world. It's all wonderful. But அது புழு போய் கொடைய கூடாது. Teach பண்ணாட்டி நான் இருக்க முடியாதுனால meaning that is not the healthy condition of the mind. So that is called as Kriti Mahodadau Patana Karan. What is meditation or abiding in the self? You have to be quiet within the stillness of the mind. Kinchadavi na chintayet. You should not think about anything. Just be there. But when this vasanas, the pulu ullave kodanjite irundhuchna apdi ulla ukkandirukka mudiyadhu. Always will be pushing you out again and again. And what happens? Kriti Maha Udadau Patana Karanam. You fall in the ocean of samsara. And then you justify it. And then you glorify it. And then you say, oh, this is the thing to be done. Whatever you say, at the end of the day, it is all same again and again. You are just wasting your time. Phalam ashashvatam. So the fruits ashashvatam. They are temporary. Agamaha apayina anitya tam titikshasva bharadan sudra. Comes, it stays, unfortunately it goes. And once again you have to put all your effort to gain it, and it goes. We all know it goes, but still we want it again and again. Only rare few real vivekis, they see it. Oh my God, what is this use? When it goes, what is the use of gaining it? I don't want it. I want only that which will not go, which will never come, which will never go. Pokum varavum punarumila punyane, kakkumin kavalane, kanvariya peroliye. That is what I want. So phalama shashvata. So it strengthens your ego, your vasanas, and more the desire, more the karma, and more the vasanas. So you go on and on and on. So ஏற்கனவே நிறைய பாவ மூட்டை கொண்டு வந்திருப்போம். But we add some more. We accumulate some more karma vasanas. And then we go. And then punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jadareshayam. So there is no end to it. At the end of the day, what you take with you? Nothing. You have to leave everything and go. Even the name and fame has no meaning. Because, you know why? Without form, name has no meaning. When the form goes, what is the meaning of the name? Kuna, Pana, China, Sana, Chettiar, Ubayam. அப்படின்னு ஒரு பெரிய டியூப்லைட் ஃபுல்லாக போட்டிருப்போம். வெளிச்சமே வந்துடக்கூடாது வெளியில். கருப்பா. Who is a Chettiar? Who knows? Who cares? But he wants that to be on that light only. Sorry, don't Chettiars in odake kodadu yaar. The idea is all these things are ashashvatam, phalam ashashvatam, and more important, ghadi nirodhakam. Not help you in any way to gain that real thing. Atma labhame kadiyadu. Swamiji, then what else to be done? Without action, we cannot remain even for a second. And if we act, always we act with the notion of I am the doer, and we always want a particular result. Without desire, if you want us to act, what is the motivation behind? No. How can we act? வேலை செஞ்சுட்டே இருக்கணும், சம்பளம் கொடுக்க மாட்டோம். எதுக்கு வேலை செய்யணும்? சம்பளம் இருந்தா வேலை செய்யறோம்.